Ambivert channel. My name is Brad, of course. This is Timmy in the background. Nice chilled one today. The title for today is Life Lately, Wins, Struggles and Honest Conversations. So, Life Lately, Wins, Struggles and Honest Conversations. Let me just type this in. This is a really chilled one today. And we're going to go with the flow, really. I have started a little bit earlier than anticipated, of course. Let me just type this into here. One moment, guys. I'll just type this in. This is a chilled one. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to ask you a question. How has the month of July been for you? Let me type that in. Hi, Shelley. How's it going? Good evening, Shelley. Hope you're okay. I'm doing a chilled one tonight. How's your week been? How's your month been? How are you doing? Hope you're okay. Hope you're doing well. Yes, I'm making it a chilled one tonight. End of the week. Friday, of course. Not end of the week, but end of the work week, if you want to call it that. I've misspelt that. That's no good. Let me try again. Third time lucky, Shelley. Third time lucky. I know. I've just seen it. Terrible. It's the end of the month, isn't it? End of the month. It goes fast. Hopefully I've spelt it right this time. There we go. I've spelt it right this time. I'm going to pin that for now. I'm going on a slow go today. Who cares? Who cares? Who knows? It's good to spell it right, though, if you can. But sometimes, though, it doesn't matter. It depends which way you look at it, doesn't it? So tonight's just a chilled one. No big topic. No pressure. Just a chance to catch up. Going to speak honestly. The conversation is going to go with the flow. I'll be reading all the comments as usual. As long as they're respectful. It's just, I want to see where everyone's at or where they're not at or whatever. We're just having a chill chat tonight, guys. Anyone that's never seen me before, my name is Brad. It's the Inspirational Ambivert channel. It's Friday evening in the UK. It is 1950 actually at the time. And we're just going to chat. So I'll tell you about my life update so far. I'll speak the best I can, as clearly as I can. So what about the positives? I don't know what to say, really. What's the positives been? The month of July, how's it been? I've had a really good month. I've been to 2 concerts, which I don't usually do. Don't usually go to 1 concert, never mind 2. I went to watch Alanis Morissette and Skunk Anansie. Very lucky. I went to watch bloody Bruno Mars at Wembley. I watched Alanis Morissette at Lytham Festival. It was good. I've had a decent month at work, I'd say, on the whole. It's not been too bad. I'm just really, I've decided to, what's it called? Do more lives. So instead of doing 3 lives a week, I'm going to be doing probably 5 lives a week, maybe 6. So I'm doubling my output for my channel. I'll talk about my YouTube journey so far. Obviously, I'm a YouTuber. I'm not a big YouTuber or anything at the moment. But what was I going to say then? I'll get the words will come. The words will come. It's all right. So, yeah. I don't know what to say, guys. I'm a bit stuck for words right now. I need to warm up a little bit, I think. Have a sip of water and just go with the flow. Yeah, my YouTube channel, I've hit 700 subscribers. Really good. Well over that now. I'm doing really well. I love doing this. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. If I wanted to make life easier for myself, I could do. If I wanted to make myself life easier for myself, I would just basically what was I going to say then? I'd just do this, like turn up and talk about anything. But I don't want to do that too much. Tonight I'm doing that, but I like to talk about meaning. I like to talk about interesting things. I like to talk about psychology. I like to talk sense. I like to talk about wisdom, stoicism, that type of thing. Black 666, alien head. Yes, I've got a bald head. It's very rude though, Black 666. Jackson, I won't be barking for you, lad. Don't be silly. Brad, my pot, Shelley said, okay, Shelley, we're going to speak some sense. Do you know what? Pragadish Digital, thank you for the star. That's very kind of you. I appreciate that. It's very kind of you, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks to anyone that's liked and subscribed to. Timmy says hello to everyone as well. Of course, Timmy's always in the background. Shelley's saying, Brad, my positive was going to that appointment. I was saying, oh, the talk therapy. How did it go? Interesting. It was more of an introduction. Went very well. It's for 13 weeks. I nearly didn't go in, but I'm glad. Oh, well, I sent you a message, didn't I? I hope you saw it, Shelley. Thank you for the start. Thank you for the little gifts there, guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Well done. Yeah, it can be scary going to something like that, especially if you've never done it before. You feel like you're exposed, I can imagine, or a bit vulnerable, or a bit scared, or a bit apprehensive, or whatever it is, Shelley. I'm glad that you went. Well done. I bet you feel better after going as well, by the sounds of it. Are you going to be going once a week as a guest for 13 weeks? It's good. The first session is going to be chilled as well. Introduction, not too heavy. The first session, I'm assuming. So I'm really glad that you've gone. You probably I hope you're looking forward to the next one, Shelley. Hi, Boiling Frog. Hello. Pragadish Digital, thank you for the stars. Nice to meet you. My name is Brad. We're having a nice chill chat. That's what we're doing. Big shout out to Boiling Frog as well. Black, I'm not reading that. Go it, Dev. Go it, Dev. My name is Brad. What's up? What's up? I'm all right, mate. Been working all week. I'm having a chill chat with you guys. We're chilling the fuck out. And we're just chatting. It's all good. So Heel, Shake, should I say? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Boiling Frog saying hello to Shelley there. You love the turtle? This is Timmy the Turtle. Soheil. I hope I'm saying your name right. Soheil. This is Timmy the Turtle. It's actually from what's it called? Jellycat, mate. It's Jellycat. Go on jellycat.com and you'll see Timmy the Turtle on there, mate. If you want to check it out. Magical Night. Hi, Dad. What the fuck? I'm not your dad. Definitely not. That's fun. I'm just laughing. Hug Giver, hello. Hug Giver, how are you? Hope everything's going well for you. Hope, what's it called? What was I going to say then? Hope everything's going well with your life and working at A&E and etc. etc. Hope you're okay and good to see you on here again, by the way. Matty Barrett, July's been manic. Why, Matty? Hi, Matty. Welcome back. Why has it been manic? Black, you're just talking nonsense, but you're helping my algorithm. Well, nice one, but I'm not reading all the comments. Matty saying, Black, can you sort your life out? I'd agree with that, but whatever. Flynn Winter, hello, Flynn. Nice to meet you, Flynn. So, yeah, my YouTube journey's been, I believe, this is what I believe, of course. My YouTube journey has been, I've been going since the 30th of December 2024. I started very, very slowly. I only made one video a week when I started. I wasn't used to being on camera. I didn't even like my photo taken. I was doing short edited videos I was doing. They were really bad. They were shit. But I was trying to be perfect, remembering my lines, and didn't come out good. And for the first 6 months, I was just doing edited videos mainly. I did a few lives, and when I was doing the lives, I couldn't do it off my phone because I didn't have 50 subs. It took me 6 months to get to fucking 50 subs, which is slow as fuck, really. But it was at the pace I was going at. It's okay. It is what it is. And what was I going to say then? And Yeah, the lives I do the lives off my computer, off my PC because I couldn't do it off my phone. But what does that mean? It means that you don't get much traffic coming through at all. Nothing, absolutely nothing. And I'd speak for an hour with no one coming on. It was hard. It was hard. Anyway, but I was just passionate and really, really, really enthusiastic about it. And now, fast forward, we're going for like 18 months ish. I'm at 721 subs. I don't do this. I've not been able to do this every day, of course, but I've started to increase my output. But I work at the hospital, for God's sake. I do a stressful fucking job. Mate. And I do overtime nearly every week. I do overtime every week, almost every week. This is my choice, my decision. I know, I understand that, but it's probably meant that I couldn't do as much YouTube content as I would have liked. But I'm really glad this month. Sorry, I'm just thinking out loud here right now. I'll read your comments in a moment. That I've incorporated my gym exercises into the lives as well. So instead of doing 3 lives a week, I'm going to do 5, maybe 6, depending on how I feel. But definitely I can do 5, which is really good. Sorry, I'm just going on a little bit. But my YouTube journey so far is really good. I'm going to start selling some products on T-shirts and things like that and develop things. Sorry, I'm going on. But that's what I wanted to do, you know. And why did I start YouTubing? Why the fuck did I start? Because I'm sick. I'm just tired of working for corporations all the time. I've always had a job since I was 16. I'm 43 now. Never not had a job. Never not had a job. I'd work in Macca's if I had to. I'd work anywhere. If I didn't have the job I'm doing now, I'd do anything. I really, really would. Not anything, but most things, should I say, that I was capable of doing, of course. I just wanted my own business. And this is, I've never had family that have never been brought up around business, having your own business. So I didn't know what to do or where to go. And I just started doing this. I'm just really glad that I'm doing it. And I actually genuinely care about it. And I don't get too fixated on the numbers. I focus on myself. I'm just focusing on myself. I'm just trying to be mindful of just fucking creating truth and something that has value, that has genuine wisdom, that's real. I don't want to talk rubbish. I want to speak the truth, as imperfect as that is. And if that doesn't get me loads of views, that's fine. It's okay. Anyway, that's my little rant done. Anyway, I'll read the comments, guys. Sorry, I'm going on. Not just about me, guys. It's about you as well. It really is. I'm very, very humbled and very, very appreciated. I appreciate the fact that people even come back. Yeah, I want to say thank you. Anyway. Brad, yes, once a week. The guy is an American. Very nice, Shelley saying. My life begins when I stop saying, but looking forward to continue. Thanks to you, Brad, for the support. Always, Shelley. Good luck with that. Oh, you're doing something. That's positive. Really, really good. Really, really good. Huggiver saying, I'm okay apart from a heavy cold, perks of the job. Oh, mate. Have you still been going to work as well? Look after yourself, Huggiver. It's a lot harder when you're ill as well. Bloody hell. It's hard enough when you're not ill. Shelley saying, Huggiver. Flynn saying, you did look shy. I did look shy. What, when I did my early videos? Did you see him, Flynn? Nice to meet you, Flynn. I don't know if I met you before. Yeah, man. My first videos were shocking. I hadn't got a fucking clue. I didn't know anyone that did YouTube. I didn't tell anyone apart from Sander. I told Sander. I haven't even told my family now. My family don't know I do this. No fucking knows that I do this. You guys know. And Sander knows, but no one else knows, man. Because I don't tell anybody. Do I fuck? Because they'll chirp in with their opinions. Oh, what about this? What about? I think no. I'm just going to do it. So it takes the pressure off myself. But when I first did it, I was really nervous and really on edge, and I was trying to be perfect. And I even had a teleprompter at one point. I had a teleprompter to make my edited videos, if I'm completely honest. And I wanted to sound perfect, and it just didn't come out good. But I was new to it. I was just getting used to it. The road appears as you walk down it, basically. However, yeah, so there you go. Huggiver saying hello to Shelley. Matt's saying, end of course, I've been looking for land. Oh yeah, I'm financing and getting business plan done, banners, logo, business card. It sounds like you're really busy. Sounds like you're moving forwards, Matty. Well done, mate. Well done. Just keep going. It can feel lonely sometimes because you're doing something that's exceptional. You're doing something that's an exception to the rule in a way. When you start your own business, start your own YouTube thing, start whatever Matt is doing with regards to mental health services, isn't it? Something related to that Matt is trying to create. You're doing something exceptional that most people don't do. And when you do something that's exceptional, in my opinion, sometimes that road can be very fucking lonely because there's no one else fucking doing it. No one really truly understands it. And you're walking around in the dark because you can't see the road in front of you properly. That's how it feels doing this sometimes, in my opinion, in a way. But you just trust the process. Trust the process and go with it and just enjoy it the best you can, I suppose. That's my way of doing it anyway. But there you go. Brad, you're doing great, Shelley saying. More confident, more power to you. Thank you. Thanks, Shelley. The other day, I did weight training, and I've done loads of weight training in my life, like lifted weights. It's not rocket science. If you go to the gym, it's fucking straightforward. But I did a live doing it, and it felt really odd and really weird. And during doing that live, I felt unconfident, if I'm honest. I felt like, fucking hell, I'm winging this. And I was. But sometimes you just got to keep going and do it and have the courage. Just have courage, no matter what it is. Like Shelley's been to do some talk therapy, which is amazing for the first time. Amazing, Shelley. And it's first time. You're probably going to feel unconfident. You're going to feel like you want to not go. You want to avoid it, but you do it anyway. You do it anyway, and that's it. Sometimes being confident is feeling scared as well. It's feeling fucking shitting yourself inside, a feeling off. But then as the more you do it, the better you get at it, really. You get used to it. But anyway. Shelley's going Matty Barrow, giving Matty a salute. Hi, Sander. How's it going? July's been really nice to me. Why has it been really nice, Sander? Why has it been really nice? Igloo says hello. Hi, Igloo. Hello. How are you? Hope you're okay. My name is Brad. Nice to meet you, by the way. And you hate working in the corporate. Igloo, I don't hate working in the corporate. However, I've done it all my life. It gives you a regular income. It gives you holiday pay. You know you're going to get paid most of the time by the corporation. NHS is where I work, the corporation I work for. But it'd be nice to have some. It's not. I'm a nurse. I'm a scrub nurse. And I have to operate. I have to work in a certain way to fulfill X, Y, Z, and I'm okay with that while I'm in there. But I don't know. I don't know if I can truly be myself there if I'm not. If you know what I mean. And I love doing this. I absolutely love doing this. Anyway, nice to have my own autonomy. We all want a bit of autonomy, a bit of control over our own lives. Well, I do anyway. Sander saying who doesn't, Igloo. Some people might love it. Sander just wanted the garden. Who's wanted the garden? Sander or Shelley? Sounds beautiful, Shelley, Sander's saying. Igloo saying true. Keeping it real, Sander. My business will sell eco-friendly clothing and might be heat-pressing design. Nice, matey. Nice. You've got a vision. Don't give up, mate. Summer cold. I'm sorry. Vinter Valan. Salute to Vinter Valan. Salute to everyone else as well, of course. Hi, Vinter Valan. Hope you're okay. Boiling frog, the changing weather. Look after yourself. Absolutely. Yes, it does affect us. The dogs are fighting over a tennis ball. Bet they're loving it. Vince Fallon says hi to Shelley. Boiling frog saying, Shelley, yes, the weather is bizarre. Something ain't what they were. Matt is saying you're never lonely if you have a loving relationship with yourself. I like that. You're never lonely if you have a loving relationship with yourself. True, 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 true. Cheers to that, Matty. I think there's a lonely phase, in my opinion. It's been, but having that, what you've just said, helps massively. I mean, loving yourself helps. You don't feel lonely then, do you? Because you've got a good relationship with yourself. In a nutshell, Matty, as you're saying. But I think when you've got a group of friends that are taking drugs, because I used to be around that kind of shit, and you come away from that, when you first come away from it, it's very lonely, very, very lonely, because they're all doing stuff together, but you're not doing what they're doing anymore, and you're sat at home with your book. And when you first do that, it can feel lonely. Well, it did for me, and that's why I kept going back to it, because I got lonely and I get fed up. So I go back to what I used to know until I got away eventually. But anyway, that's another story. Your first business isn't the social care business. Ah, okay. Sorry, I didn't. Forgive me if I'm wrong there, Matty. Boiling Frog, the Hest is chronic. We will suffer in the winter, such as storms maybe. Let's see. Sanders agreeing with Matty. Absolutely. I can't really disagree with what he said there, the wisdom that he shared. There might be a lot of storms in winter, maybe. We'll see. Yeah, talk therapy, it's called, Sander. I've never heard that particular one before. David saying, lovely accent. You speak American very well. I don't speak American. David. Hi, David. My name is Brad. Thank you for complimenting my accent. It's an acquired taste, I think, but thank you. My accent is from Lancashire. Lancashire is near Manchester, basically. Specifically, it'd be East Lancashire, if you want to be specific, which would be Blackburn. Nonsensally correct. In my humble opinion and my views of transcending reality, I think you are a YouTuber. Yes, I am. I definitely am. I definitely am a YouTuber. 1000%. I will be doing this for years. I'll be doing this for years. I'm in it for the long run. I am building foundations right now, built on truth and honesty. And that's the way for me. If I don't build it on truth and honesty, then I'm just talking shit. I need to back up what I say and what I do. If I don't do that, I'm not living a life of integrity. And if I'm not living a life of integrity, I see that for me personally would be a failed existence. And during that process, I will becoming trying to become high vibrational, trying to spread light into the world in my own way, in my own honest, imperfect way. That's what my fucking channel's about. That's what my channel's about. That's what I'm about. Does it mean it's going to be perfect? No. Does it fuck? Some of the things I talk about, I've mastered to an extent, but then I still slip up again as well. Like, talk about being confident, and then I feel unconfident sometimes, if I'm honest. It's just still there. Comes back like a fucker, but you deal with it. Anyway, so that's that. Santa saying July has been really busy, been really lovely. It's been Bruno Moore, Skunk Nancy, Alanis Morissette, and I ended up with lowering my hours at work. And I'm really happy for you, Sander, that you lowered your hours. I think it's the 32 hours a month a week you're gonna be doing. Good for you. I think that's the right term. Blackie. I am not gay, no. Not really into it, mate. It's not for me, lad. It's not for me. Don't like it. If you like it, you like it. That's up to you, innit? And there's nothing wrong with liking that, but don't stop particularly into it. So, no, I'm not. But maybe if you look elsewhere, you might find others that are into what you're into, maybe, if you're into that thing, Blackie. If you know what I mean. But good luck on your hunting expeditions for such people. But no, I'm not into it, lad. Sorry, mate. Sorry to let you down there. Sorry to let you down. Sure, you'll get over it. You'll get over me at some point. I'm joking. Huggiver, Brad, if you could give up work, would you? Huggiver, yes, 1000%. I would always do something though, Huggiver. I like being useful. I like doing. I'm a doer. I get shit done. I would, but I'd do something else. I'll always be linked. I'll always be drawn to helping people. I always have. That's why I'm a nurse. That's why I've ended up as a nurse. That's why I work with autistic kids. I actually genuinely like doing those things. I like things that are psychology related as well. Yeah. So yes, if I could give up work, I would, or lessen it, or phase it out. But I'm always going to be helping people. That's what I do. That's what I'm here for. That feels like it's very vague, but it's my purpose. Feels like it's my purpose. Thanks to anyone that's liked and subscribed. It's absolutely fucking free. If you click the like button, subscribing's free as well. If you like genuine fucking conversations that are self-improvement related a lot of the time, if you like sense as much as possible, if you're into wisdom, stoicism, that kind of thing, then just click the subscribe. Just subscribe. It's free. Click the notification button. You'll know when I'm next live. I go live on Mondays, Fridays, and Sundays at around 7-8 p.m. UK time. I also started to do exercise challenges lives, which I'll be doing one tomorrow. Actually, I'm doing a live tomorrow, but it's going to be me trying to do 500 exercises. Basically, that's my challenge for tomorrow. But that's another thing. Starting to say, Shelley, wow, amazing. Take it easy on yourself and take your time. Yeah, take your time. Sanders laughing at nonsensely correct. You can pan. Take this. What am I taking? You can pan. Might say I'm going to do natural products like slate coasters, bamboo boards, etc. as well, and pyrography, laser engraving. Nice, Matty. Go for it. Shelley saying, Sander, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Stay blessed. It's lovely. Sander saying, Shelley, I've been doing therapy for 3 years now. Best decision I ever made. Sander, you're fucking clued up on that to death. You really are. Sander, you're the real deal, Sander. You really are. We're doing that for 3 years. Consistently. You've done so well. You've moved mountains. Go W then. How did you recover from that toxic friend group? Do you know what? Goathan. Is it Goathan one? Hello, my name is Brad. How did I recover? It took lots of fucking up there. Lots of failing. Lots of getting away from the toxic group. I was one of the toxic friends, though. I was one of them. Let's be honest. I was a dickhead. I was fucking up. I was like a moth to a flame. Like a moth to a light, goes burn, kept going back. And it's not until it starts the hangovers and the fucking lack of money and the self-hate and all that kind of thing. How did I recover from it? Reading psychology books, reading self-help books, reading spirituality books, exercising, working on myself, being honest with myself, holding myself accountable, learning to love myself, learning to reparent myself in a way. I feel like I had a midlife crisis at 25. It's weird. Like my old self had to go, and it took a long time to even get to this point. But I'm still not completely fixed in total. If you know what I mean, I'm not completely fixed all the way. I still have insecurities and flaws. So, but yeah, it took a long time, a lot of failing. I just used my willpower muscle, checked my willpower as a muscle, and I stayed away for longer and longer. So I'd have a week away, and then I'd have 2 weeks away, and then 3 weeks, and it'd be a month. And I spent less and less time with these people while working on myself. But it was not like a straight line, the success. It was very messy. It was like succeed, go backwards, succeed, go backwards, succeed, go backwards. There's a lot of failed attempts, but never giving up, giving up, should I say. But now I don't drink now. I don't drink, I don't smoke, and I live a healthy life as much as I can. Shelley's wishing Matty good luck with that. Talking's the best therapy. Boiling Frog saying, yep, problem shared is a problem halved. Absolutely. The Beatles, A Day in the Life song mentions where you're from, I believe. You're not, David, you're not far off. That's Liverpool. But you're not far off. It's not far away from where I live. That's Liverpool, though. Beatles were from Liverpool. Boiling Frog saying, have anyone experienced the Mandela effect? Can someone remind me what the Mandela effect is? Because I can't think of what it is. I've seen it, but I can't. Please, can you remind me what that is? Shelley saying, Sander, that's great. Great. Sorry, Sander, that's great. God bless you for sharing that. It will make me continue. God bless. Yeah, Sanders really clued up with that. I hope it helps you as much as it did me, Shelley. You're very brave. Yeah, it takes a lot of guts to do therapy, courage, to be honest with yourself. Really not easy. A lot of people avoid it, and I understand why. I get it. I get why. It's okay if you don't want to do it, by the way, but it can be helpful. It's a not one size fits all, of course, but it's a useful option. Gothen saying, liked and subbed. I think more people need to see this. Good for self-improvement. Gothen, thank you. I really appreciate that. Thanks for liking. Thanks for subscribing. And nice to meet you. And this is Timmy. Timmy says hi too. What's Mandela effect? I don't know. I can't remember. I've seen it, but I can't think of what it is. So you have to remind me. As I've said before, I was deeply involved in the drug world, and yes, at the start, it was very lonely. But that's why I took drugs in the first to run from my problems. Same here, Matty. Then learnt and worked on relationship with yourself. I'm saying with self and inner child. Matty, you've done the work by the sounds of it. Amazing, amazing, Matty. Well done, mate. That's not easy. Sorry, guys. I'll get there eventually. By the Frog Sander, it started with Nelson Mandela. Everyone remembers him dying in the 1960s, but turned out he never did, despite thousands of people reading about it. Right. Okay. Very nice, Shelley saying to Matty. You could Google the Mandela effect. It's crazy. I need to look into it. Hi, Yellow Belly. Welcome in. Hope you're okay. Have you had a good week? Hope you've had a busy week to an extent. Hope you're okay. Welcome in, of course. Subscribe, like, and be respectful. Always. That's the way, Shelley. I say I'm not nice, but just human. Yeah. That's very honest. That's honest, Matty. That's honest. Everyone's saying hello to Yellow Belly and everybody else. Hello, my friend and Trollbuster. Shall I saying I'm listening, but sorry, Huggiver is saying I'm listening, but not reading or typing. I'm pottering about in the garden. I'm heading my flowers and herbs. I currently stink of sage and tomatoes. That's different. Sage and tomatoes. That's different. Have you got a nice? I'm imagining you've got a nice garden there, Huggiver. Very therapeutic. But it's nice eating the things that you've grown as well, Huggiver. Brad, therapy is very special, very personal experience. I respect anyone that does it, who does it. Sanders saying. Sanders jealous of Huggiver, saying you're lucky. Not jealous, but you know what I mean, in a good way, I'd say. Huggiver, did a bit myself. I'll finish it tomorrow, Shelley's saying. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share. Thank you, Yellow Belly. Thanks to anyone that's likes and subscribed. Arguably, therapy isn't as good as it's perceived, but wish you good luck, Shelley. I believe therapy is what you put into it. And obviously, that's also going to be subjective. That's subjective, I get. Some people will think it's really good. Some people think it's indifferent. And some people think, no, it's not for me. But I think this is my opinion on it. It's how... It depends on the person, on where they're at in their life. And also, I think that therapy, what's I going to say then? It's what you put in. It's what you put in, you get out. What you put in, you get out. You could have the best therapist in the world. You could have Jordan fucking Peterson. I'm just using him as an example. And you could be with you all day, every day, right? He's the best therapist ever. And he's with you all day. It's probably too much, I know. But just imagining this. And he's got the best advice ever in the world. But if you're not open to it, then he won't help. You can't give a helping hand to a closed fist, in my opinion, with regards to therapy. But I understand, of course, it's not for everybody. It's an option. An option, yeah. Alex, hi, Alex. Alex, they're not great. Alex, the great, I'll say. Alex, hello, Alex. Hi, how are you? Shall I say, Matty, thank you very much. Sanders saying to Matty, it's individualized and very personal therapy. For me, it was very beneficial. Yeah, depends. There's a lot of different opinions on that. I understand. I don't think there's a right or wrong answer with that. It's an option. Timmy looks like he's had a big din-din. He's had a big din-din, yes. There's a study that only 25% of users actually find life long-term benefits. I don't know what's that study. How, in a way, though, you'd have to ask every single individual to get that percentage, wouldn't you? If it's beneficial or not. I still believe it's what you put in and how much you want out of it. And I suppose it also depends on what your therapist is. If you've got a good therapist, you've got a chance. If you've got a not so good therapist or a therapist that doesn't align with you, doesn't match with you, that's another one as well. There's a lot of factors there thinking about it. I'm just thinking out loud here. Not that I'm the therapist expert here, because I'm not. No, I'm not. But I was giving my thoughts on it, that's all. Sandra saying that's brilliant. I'm glad it was very beneficial for you. Yeah, Sandra gets a lot out of it. Sandra puts a lot into it, though, as well. She puts a lot in. And it can be very tiring. It can be very tiring, emotionally draining as well, just to give you a heads up. Yellow Belly saying, a good week, Brad. Have you had a good week, Brad? Yeah, I've had a good week. Yeah, I have. To be fair, I've had a nice week, mate. Thank you. Yeah, it's been all right. Yeah, I'm grateful. I'm fucking grateful, Yellow Belly. I'm really grateful. Marty's saying it really ain't. It really isn't. You can put everything into it and still get more abuse back and more struggles. What? Abuse from a therapist. If a therapist is going to give you abuse, Matty, then that wouldn't be a good therapist, would it? If you have a good therapist, they're not going to give you abuse. They're going to be attacking you. If it's a bad therapist, then yeah, they're going to give you abuse. But why would you go to a therapist that's going to give you abuse? That'd be crazy, wouldn't it? Oh, it is 50 quid. Yeah, I'm just going to give you shit for an hour. I'm going to rip the shit out of you for an hour and abuse you for an hour. That's £50. Thanks, nice one. And more struggles. Sometimes, I suppose sometimes it depends which way you look at it. What I'm going to say then. Sometimes they go, right, what's your part? Sometimes there's some accountability required within a therapy session, I would say. Sometimes people have gone through bad things or whatever, but what it's all about opening up Pandora's box, and Pandora's box is going to be painful as hell. And it's like, what part of my life situation is my fault? What part of it's my fault? And what could I do to change it? Taking accountability sometimes, I would say. Alex says, 100%, so many variables for a successful outcome. I've had a bunch that hasn't helped, but a miracle of a PTSD course that probably saved my life. No way, Alex. There is so many variables, though, with that. Yeah, there is. I'd agree with that. With regards to therapy, etc., etc. Interesting, though. For a successful outcome, aka not one size fits all. You've had a bunch that hasn't helped, but you found PTSD course helped you, though, Alex. Great. It's what worked for you. It's what worked for you. Sign the same 100%, Brad. Agreed on therapy being what you put into it and your capacity. Yeah. And if you're ready for it. Are you ready to? Pandora's box is a motherfucker. Pandora's fucking box. And what's Pandora's box? That's all your insecurities and all your fears. They're deep, 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 deep down. And if you try and imagine you're speaking to me and you try to open up my insecurities, I might get really pissed off. Like, I'll feel like you're attacking me. And I'll attack you back because it's hurtful, it's painful. The ego then protects itself in some situations. Not all, of course. Shall I say, Yellow Belly, I love the emoji, the flowers, they're lovely. Helping out, you can't give a helping hand to a closed fist. Can you fuck? You can't. And I suppose another one, let's go keep on that topic a little bit. You've got to be ready for something. You know, people aren't always ready for this, that, the other, or they might never want to be ready, which is autonomous, isn't it? Each their own. Each their own. Growing is sometimes fucking painful. It's painful. It's not, I'll go to therapy and I'll work on myself and it's going to be a bed of roses and it's going to be magical. It's going to be unicorns. I'm going to go for a really nice little stroll down the park. It's going to be fucking amazing. It's going to be fun. Some of it's going to be nice, but some of it's not. Anyway, Huggiver says, I love my garden. I have a little seating area, sofas under a pergola, jasmine growing over it. Oh, that sounds lovely. I have a herb bed, sage, rosemary, mint, lemon mint. I have tomato plants and peppers growing and roses. Huggiver, I'm jealous. That's really nice in a good way. That sounds amazing. It really does. Sounds really nice. And it's I've got a colleague, Huggiver, and she absolutely loves her garden. She absolutely loves it. And you're reminding me of her. She says that's my safe place and where she goes to unwind as well. Happiness comes by the way of an emoji. Yeah. Gardening's a good thing. I'm not a gardener, by the way, but I do know that I can envisage it as being a therapeutic activity. Yellow Belly saying that sounds beautiful, Huggiver. Yeah, it does. It does. So Shelley loves her garden as well. I was with services for 32 years and on high-end mental meds. Wow. I've now walked away 4 years ago and never been in a better place. End of last year, I was on at the edge. And for the first time in my life, I walked away from it rather than jump. 75% do. You've done really well, Matty, mate. Fuck me. You've done really, really, really well, mate. You've done so well. Keep going, dude. That doesn't sound easy at all. Sandy saying, Matty, it is very nuanced. And yes, small percent of people might feel worse for it. Going to therapy, it's all about how much it's helping you as an individual. And is your therapist the right match? Yeah. I, for one, let's be open and honest, I've never been to therapy in my life. I have never been, by the way. I have my opinions on it and my perceptions on it. A lot of what I know about it comes from Sander, believe it or not. So just to be open and honest there, by the way, I just have I have some opinions on it. That's all, but I'm not an expert. I'm not. I just wanted to say that because I've been talking about it a little bit. That I just hold my hand up. Walk away from. Oh, I've read that already. Sorry. Spyridon, are you gay? No, Spyridon. There was another guy on here that was asking me the same thing. So if you two meet up, Spyridon, there's another guy that likes that as well. So if you both meet up, you can, crack on. Enjoy your life. Enjoy that. You could. I'm matchmaking here, guys. Because I've had two different people asking me the same question. So if them two people meet up, there could be a connection, couldn't there? They could be together. How beautiful would that be? Spyridon. You have a really good time with this other person that's trying to fish for that type of thing. And you can get together and do your own weird shit. Or do your own thing that you enjoy, should I say. With respect. Anyway, what the fuck? Matty, free services, what kind of services are there? I don't know. Sorry. Majority of users abuse of services of self. The majority of users abuse of services of self. Yes. NHS mental services I'm on about. Matty, I've no experience with that. Do they not do any good at all? I know it's underfunded. I know that. It sounds frightful, Shelley's saying. Yellow Belly's on the troll hunting expedition. Just popping them off there. Dante and Jim, welcome back in. Dante and Jim, hi, how are you? Sandra says, I pay for a private therapist and I choose him and he's great at what he does. Shawbusters in the house. 3.8 million used. That's less than 1 million found benefit. Depends on what the study is, doesn't it, Matty? If it's evidence-based, I don't know. Don't know what the study is. You're throwing all percentages out, the numbers out. I'm struggling to understand your point. No worries. I get the point that it's not for everybody. That's that. Yellow Belly saying, have you had a good week to Shelley? Also, CBT, DBT is actually abusive to self as well. It ain't about fighting inappropriate feelings. Not sure about that, to be honest. Sandy's saying, Shelley, let your experience be your own. Don't listen to any of us. Just follow your own path and your own feeling. Yeah. If it feels good, it feels right for you as an individual, that's the main thing. And I believe, let's say you've got a therapist, for example. We'll just go with therapist. And they genuinely give a fuck. They genuinely care. They're a genuinely good person, right? And they'll want to help you the best they can, and they'll try, and they're coming from a good place. I believe that's the basics, the basic recipe of someone who's going to be better. I don't know. Good at it, good at the job at least. Brad, that's true. You have to be ready, and I am. God bless me, I'm doing it. I did mine via reading. I did my work via reading, and I still do. Majority don't find benefit from life long term. I don't know. I need to look at it, Matty. And I think it's very subjective, depending. I think, how would you know that percentage? I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to move on. Everything is subjective. Yes, Sander. It's subjective. It's always good to reach out when you need to. Alex says, glad you're in a better place than you were, Matty. But therapies come in shapes, different, many shapes and forms. And I think people should always try it before they knock it. Sorry if it wasn't beneficial for you. Just be constantly checked with self. If it's beneficial for you, then keep going. If it's not, then it's not the end of the world, as I thought it'd be. As you can do it for yourself, yeah, you can. Me personally, I've just done it via reading and reflecting. Personally, Matty, and I don't feel drawn to it personally. I just don't. Sander gets a lot from it, and I know the people that get a lot from it too. And not it's not for everyone. Me personally, I don't feel drawn to it. I just don't. Raw dogging it as well without meds. Well, that's just ripping the whole band-aid off, Matty. Done very well. Sandy, you're very encouraging. Thank you for your kindness. Mike, hi, Mike. Not the mama. That reminds me of that thing, that show called The Dinosaurs. Are you on about Timmy there? Nice to meet you, Mike. Anyway, I was reading the comments tonight, guys. I think it's one of those. Rocket White, nice to meet you. My name is Brad. This month has been pretty cool. I found out I'm going to be a father, but I'm afraid to tell anybody because I don't know who the mother is. God. I can't believe I've read it anyway, lad. Been busy, mate. Been busy. Stan saying, Matty, I have never taken meds in my life. They can be very helpful for people as well. Depends on the individual, of course. Yellow Belly said, I turned to therapy many years ago, and if I hadn't, I would have spent the rest of my life behind locked doors. No way, Yellow Belly. Thanks for sharing. So it's helped you. Years ago. Wow. It's helped you. Yeah. I'm glad. I'm just glad that anyone that does, do you know what? There's not always, the road is not the same for everybody. But if you just, what was I going to say then? I forgot what I was going to say, guys. I'm just glad that people find a way. It's great to find a way through the mess. No matter how you fucking do it, as long as you're not hurting anyone else. Therapy, it could be reading, could be fucking YouTube, I don't know. It could be concentrating on yourself or whatever it is. It's good to hear that people find a way through it all. Anyway, Shelley, you'll be okay, I believe. I think you'll be okay. Matty's saying, yeah, ain't the same for everyone, but still the majority are worse because of therapy. I've had 3 mates not here because of therapy. Wow. It's not just the therapy. I think it's I don't think it's just the therapy personally. It's not the therapy. I think it's other factors too, potentially, Matty. Not that I know your old friends. I've got old friends that aren't here anymore. And I think one of them touched on therapy a little bit. And he's not here anymore. He's not here anymore, Matty. But there's definitely I believe, a lot of other factors before the therapy that led to that. A hell of a fucking lot. Anyway, I can't speak for everyone, of course, especially I can't speak for other people that I don't know. But I don't think it's just because of therapy that has happened. I don't think that's, personally, I don't think that. I think there's other things too. I think it's complex. Shannon's saying, Shelley, just keep going and make your own conclusions and make your own experience. It's the only one that matters. Yes, that's all that matters. You find the study for me, right? So, if you can, Matty, just write if you go on one of my lives or one of my shorts or whatever it might be, just type it in what you think he is, and I'll have a look at it. Type in just send me the link on one of my videos. You know what I mean? On the comments section or whatever, and I'll look at it. Anyway, talking is good, Shelley, and it's good to get off in a safe environment. I think it's very, very positive a lot of the time. Alex saying you're welcome. The Explorer 1982. Hi, The Explorer. My name's Brad. Nice to meet you, by the way. If you knew for sure that after you die, you will go to hell, no matter what you do, would you still pray to God? I don't actually pray, if I'm honest. I believe in the other side, Explorer. I believe in spirituality. I don't know. I think God is energy, personally. I might be being a bit weird there, but that's what I believe. I don't expect you to believe the same. I don't think I'm going to hell. I don't think I'm going. But who knows? We'll find out, won't we? Maybe this is hell, for fuck's sake. Who knows? I do believe in another side. I do believe we're here to grow through the suffering. I do believe that we're here to become high vibrational. I do believe that, but that's my belief. You don't have to believe what I believe, and that's okay. I know you didn't really ask me that question. I don't really pray to God, so I don't really do it anyway, like that. Anyway, Matty's saying, no, they don't. Majority are doing the job to pay the bills, not because they care. Some, yeah, some will just be doing it to pay the bills. Some will, yeah. Some. It's like with anything, Matty. There's people that are really good at things. There's some really good nurses. There's some really good doctors. And guess what? There's some not so fucking good nurses and not so good doctors. And there's some really good therapists and some average ones and some not so good ones. Like that with any job, in a nutshell. Sandy's saying, sorry if you've lost 3 friends. That's heartbreaking. But how do you know therapy itself was the cause? People who seek therapy are often already struggling with very serious mental health issues. Yes. Anyway. Yeah, we miss Abe. I hope he's doing okay. I hope he's doing well. I have BPD. A big attitude from that is if you're going to do something, you do it big. Yellowbelly saying Abe has gone into great things. He'll be back soon, checking in with us all. Yeah, he will. Virat Kohli, yes, I do remember. Is he a cricketer? He's a cricketer, Ian, if I remember correctly. Alex saying dinosaurs. Yeah, do you remember that? Not the mummer, not the mummer. Yeah. What a blast from the past. I had a grandma that looked exactly like the old one. LOL. She took it like a champ. Oh, it was funny. It was a good show. I remember it. Sunny Saint American, wasn't it? Shelley, I made home pizza and it was absolutely delicious. Yes. Mike saying, can't say if you didn't do therapy as you never tried without. I can't say anything. I believe I can. I believe I can. So I can have an opinion on it. And I believe that if I did do it, it probably might do me some good. That's what I think. If you get a good one, of course. Anyway, the therapy discussion has ended. I think we've covered it. And I thank you for sharing all your different perspectives on that. And there's no right, no wrong. It's just opinions and perspectives and based from experiences. And thank you for sharing. It's been quite an interesting topic, but I'm going to move on now from that. Anyway, pizza is life for Sander. Yeah. Happiness is the same price as red bottoms. It's giving you a red shoe. Nostalgia moments. Rocket White saying, always remember, with all the obstacles in the world, the higher we hold our head, the easier it is to see past those obstacles. Yes. Keep your chin up, mate. Keep your chin up, Rocket White. It's good to be self-aware. Absolutely, Matty. Absolutely. I'm not reading Return to Rome. I'm not reading, not doing religion on here, lad. Respect to your religion, of course, but we've lost 8, Matty. That's a lot. I've known 4, Matty. All men, all in the 30s. 3 of them were like acquaintances, and 1 of them was a close friend, I'd say. They're all in the 30s. They're all men, and they're all... Anyway. Yeah. Shelley, it's sad. Sorry, Matty. It's really sad. Shelley saying, Sander, that sounds really nice. I had a chicken casserole, enough for tomorrow as well. Oh, nice. Talking does help. You just have to admit you're suffering sometimes. Yeah. 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 Have the courage to admit you're suffering sometimes, Yellow Belly. 1000%. And sometimes progress isn't always massive either. It's not always like, I don't know. Progress isn't always like, it's just not big always. Sometimes progress is small. Sometimes it's just little things. Sometimes you're just putting the building blocks in place. I see this channel as that. It took me, I've got 721 subs, right? I've been doing this 18 months. I create, keep going. And increased my output recently. But the growth is quite, I say it's steady, but slowish, really, compared to some people. But I don't know. I'm not going for crazy, am I? I'm not going for crazy. I'm not going for mad stuff. I'm not degrading myself. I'm just being myself. And that might not get me quick views, but I believe that putting the building blocks in place will... I don't know. Like I don't know. Trying to get the words out, but I think it'll putting the building blocks in place, growing slowly, growing naturally, growing honestly, will put me in good stead further down the line, I believe. Anyway, welcome into Rocket White. Yes. Talking is good, but just talking just makes you go round and round and round. Well, it can do if you keep repeating yourself, but sometimes talking about it, you can talk about it till the cows come home. If you don't do anything about it, then you are going to go round in circles. Sometimes you talk about it, you go, right, let's talk about this. What's the problem? What the fuck are we doing here? And you get it out there. Then you go, right, we've identified what the problem is, what we're going to do going forwards. What part of that is my fault? What part of that do I need to own? What part of that's not my fault? What part of it can I change? What can I change? What can't I change? What the fuck am I going to do about it? That's where it's constructive discussion, isn't it? I'm going to do something fucking about it because it's causing me that much fucking pain and that much suffering that I'm fucking sick of it now. I'm fucking sick of it. So I'm going to talk about it and then I'm going to do something. So it does help me because I think, fucking hell, I'm going to change this shit. I'm going to do something about it. Or you can talk till the cows come home and complain. Some people complain. That's all they do all day fucking long. And then 2 years later, they're still saying the same story. 5 years later, same story. And they've gone nowhere. They've gone round and round and round. It's all about the individual and the circumstances and the situation and how accountable they are, I would say. Speaking of Blazers, the Jets, what? Right. I'll read it anyway. Speaking of Blazers, the Jets emit radiation near light speed. How much thermal energy turns into radiation per second? Imagine solving that differential equation. No, I can't. I would probably just Google it or something. I don't know the answer to that question. Mukatir, no, Ali, I don't play video games, mate. I get addicted to it, so I don't. Shelley, they never had suicidal ideation in the past. Matty, I know someone who did. Trust me, I do. I didn't have that personally, but Hypernova Steve, oh bloody hell. Hello, Hypernova Steve. My name is Brad. How's it going? No worries, Shelley. Yeah, a good therapist would challenge you and navigate you when to like be soft with you or when to actually put you on the spot a little bit sometimes, depending on what was talked about. But anyway. Well, I've enjoyed the visit, but I must go. My wife wants to get out more often, so I have to build her a bigger door. Oh, peace be with you anyway, mate. Thanks to anyone that's liked and subscribed. Have your workouts influenced your mental state, Brad? Have you felt positive change? Alex, yeah. Alex, I'm 43. I've always been an active, athletic person. Not a super athlete or anything, but I've always been I'm a sporty person, let's say that. It makes me feel good. That's why I exercise. So yes, it has a massive fucking effect on my mental state. If I don't exercise, I get a bit angsty and a bit frustrated. I've got this energy that I need to use, Alex. So yes, it has a positive state on my mind, big time, big time. It's the number one reason I do it. Obviously, it's physical. There's physical and health benefits from that, but mental health, yeah, fucking love training. It does have a positive impact on my mindset. Yes, 1000%, Alex. So yes, it makes a big difference. Merciless, I'm not reading that. I'm saying a good therapist shouldn't make you feel controlled or dependent. They should help you feel safe, heard, respected, understood, and gradually more capable of managing your own life. Yes, a good one would do that. Absolutely, Sander. Absolutely. The other bit saying, if you have come here to troll, please press like before I boot you. Yeah, like on the way out. Thanks. Thank you for your kind words, Shelley saying to Rocket. Rocket White. Therapy isn't about making you need them forever. It's about helping you need them less over time. Yes, becoming more independent. It's only Abe. Hi, Abe. Is it Abe? My name's Brad, Abe. Nice to meet you. No, I bought this. Do you know what? I bought this for Sander for Valentine's Day because he's got love hearts on his back. But I think he looks really cool and his name's Timmy and he's a turtle. It's a Jellycat, mate. It's a Jellycat. Go on to jellycat.com. You'll see him on there. Keep him still there. He does got a bald head like me, though. You're right, mate. You're right. I get it. Nice to meet you anyway. And that's what Sander's therapist did for you. Yeah, really helped Sander big time. But you've done a lot of the work too, Sander. It's a lot of the work is been through you, through your consistency, through your effort, through your perseverance. Bro, you won't believe this, but I'm not reading that. Anyway. Abe seems to be aligning with Merciless there, maybe. Tristan is... Hi, Tristan, anyway. Yellow Belly likes eating the trolls. They help me algorithm anyway. This is a chill chat tonight, guys. So I'm just going with the flow. We're reading the comments. That's what we're going with. Hit the likes, thank you. Hi, Hannah, how are you? Hope you're okay. Hope you've had a nice week, Hannah. Respect to you, Hannah. Simmy. Hello, Simmy. Hello, Simmy, how are you? Yellow bit, Matty, should I say? All I'm going to say is therapy works for a lot of people, but it won't work for everyone. Anyway. Right. Get yourself a drink. I will do. I've caught up with the chat. I've skipped a few. No, we've done it. We've covered it. It's good. It can be good. We've done. Anyway, let me have a sip of water. Let me recalibrate a little bit. It's all good. We go with the fucking flow.
Did you read my lovely definition of therapy in 2 paragraphs?
I'm not going to read any more on that.
I was quite proud of that one.
I don't know which one it is, Sander. I'm going to carry on, please.
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah, please. I want to carry on. Thanks. Matty, you've said your points. You're repeating yourself. I think that's enough. No disrespect, but it's enough. That's your opinion, and you're entitled to it. I respect your opinion, but it doesn't mean that we all have to agree. If you know what I mean. I've already said it about 7 times. It works for people. It works for some people, and it doesn't work for others, and that's okay. And we're going to end that topic of therapy, because I think I've been going for a while. I've been going for over an hour, and about 70% of the conversation has been around that. So I'm going to move on a bit. With respect, of course, respect towards yourself. I was saying, I hate it when a word loses its meaning. Funny, I never lose the meaning of the word pizza. Pizza's lovely, mate. Frederick. Hi, Fred. Fred, is it Frederick? Hi, Frederick. Hello from England. Hi to you, Frederick. Respect to you, Frederick. My name's Brad. Nice to meet you. It is a plushie gone. Gone? That's plushie. That's Timmy. Jellycat. Jellycat. I'm not sponsored by these. I should be sponsored by them. That'd be great. It'd be weird, like, but it'd be great. Jellycat.com. Jellycat.com. Timmy the Turtle. There's different versions. It is a plushie, yeah. Jellybaby says hello to Fred. No, I got it from a partner. But it's got a body. It's got a nice haircut like mine. Bro, I have clinical depression, ADHD, OCD, overthinking, severe anxiety. What do I do? I cannot answer that right now. For one, I'm not a therapist. I can, if you've got anything specific that you want to share, I'll hear you out. I'll read the comment. I'll try to understand it. I'll give my perceptions on it, my opinions on it, but I'm not a therapist. If you've got all of those things, do you have access to, do you have a supportive family around you? Do you have access to services as well to help you? Will be my point there, Amarie. Hi, Fred. Frederick, hello. Respect to you. Do I know Jack the Ripper? I know the story of them, yeah. Of course. It's an interesting story. It's an old story, but it's an interesting one. Volta. Hi, Volta. How's it going, Volta? What's my live, Frederick? What's my live stream about? Thank you. Do you know what? He said, please tell me what your live stream is about. Do you know what, Frederick? Thanks for being just decent. Respect. Usually, we're just having a general chat now. We're just saying, how's your month been? How's your week been? We're just talking away. The topics have been varied. We were talking about therapy before, but we're leaving that topic behind now. I often talk about self-improvement. I talk about narcissists. I talk about toxic people. I talk about finding meaning in life. I talk about my mistakes and what I've learned for them, and other people share their challenges too. This is a deeper thinking, open-minded, safe community. Not everyone has to get along all the time. That's okay. As long as we're respectful to each other, that's the main thing. So my channel's about self-improvement in a nutshell. Tonight, we're just chatting. We're just chilling, Frederick. But feel free to share it if you want to. And if I do ask you any questions, you don't have to answer if you don't want. And that's it. Abe, you've made your point. It does look like me, yeah. Thanks to anyone that's liked and subscribed. NHS mental services gone. I don't know about that. I just don't know enough about it because I've never worked in there. I never experienced that specific part of the NHS. I still believe, though, individuals have a responsibility for how their life turn out. No one's coming to save you. You've got to save yourself. You've got to save yourself. Is it going to be easy? No. You've got to save yourself. Is the government going to save you? Or are they going to save you? They're not going to save you. You might be able to get some help here and there, or people, or friends, or nice people, etc., but you're responsible for you dictate your destiny, or the outcome of your life is dictated by ourselves. Anyway, Frederick saying, do you feel vulnerable telling the world about anxiety? No, I don't personally. I don't feel vulnerable about that. No, I don't feel vulnerable. I feel comfortable talking about my fuck ups. I feel comfortable about talking about my mistakes. Doesn't make me feel uncomfortable at all. No, I think it's important to talk about these things sometimes. Anyway, but thanks for the question. Hit like. If you're a troll, hit like and then hit your head on the way out. Thanks, mate. Help this chat. Positive, loving, helpful, and light. Thank you. Subscribe, like, and be respectful. Thank you. Where's the helium? You need something to help me feel light. Same next, Alex. I'm feeling heavy vibes. Right, yeah. Yeah. So, okay. That turtle in the back looks like me. Yeah, it does. It's Timmy. Only you can save you. Yeah. Only you can save you. 1000% mate. 1000%. I'm responsible for fucking my fuck ups. I'm responsible for where I'm at. I'm responsible. And I'm gonna fucking own it. And when I do, that's the good thing. Then I can fucking move forwards, mate. Is it gonna go? Is the progress gonna be fast? Not always. It's gonna be slow as fuck. Is it gonna feel like you're not getting anywhere sometimes? Yeah, it feels like going nowhere. Or you think that you figured something out, you think you've got it all figured out, and you think you're fucking confident, and then all of a sudden, snap, you feel unconfident again. I feel it in these lives sometimes. Today I'm good, I'm sound, I can do this all day long. But I was doing the weights, I was really self-conscious about doing the weights, lifting the weights, even though I've done it loads of times before. And I don't do it perfectly, whatever. But it was just, I don't know, it just felt off. And some days you feel off. But you keep going anyway. You keep going anyway. Dante, just saving yourself. Yes, Brad, that is what July has been about for me. Amazing. I'm losing my job, and so many things went wrong in the workplace, especially between me and my manager, who became a symbol for the what? Sorry, rejecting parent. No way, Dante and Jim, that's interesting. But sorry you've lost your job, mate. I think you shared this before. Sorry, forgive me. What was your job role? And are you having any luck finding anything else? And it's interesting that rejecting parent, what do you mean? Can you elaborate a little bit on that? What's up, Timmy? Sit hi. Just hi. Show us Timmy, Brad. There's Timmy. That's Timmy. Why isn't there a turtle emoji but a tortoise one? Right. Matty, lad. Matty. I'm keeping an eye on you, mate. Keeping an eye on you. You know what I mean? Why isn't there what? There's emoji. That's the emoji that I have. That's the emoji that I have on my channel. Yeah, on first for members. You from LA, big uncle? No, not from Los Angeles, from England. Timmy Daniels, 9.5 years. You played GTA 5 and you went to the shoe store and busted. How was your controller? Controller? Okay. When one door closes, another door opens. Yeah. Sometimes it does. Or sometimes you knock on a door and it just doesn't open. And you keep knocking and no one lets you in. But that's not your door. Who's got a flappy tummy? Oh, God. It's Samsung. I'm wondering about just the normal emojis. I don't know, Matty, to be honest. I'm not sure. The other emojis that Sanders got there are the ones for members. The ones that are members. People that are members, basically. Anyway. I'm recentering. Recently, do you know what? Can I speak to Yellow Belly right now? I've been fasting more often. I think I've already said this to Yellow Belly, but I've really noticed a shift in my consciousness, like in a really good way. And I've been fasting. I fasted 4 times this week so far, and I'm going to fast more. I'm going to go for 5 times a week, Yellow Belly, from 3 to 5. And I found that when I fasted today. I've eaten now because I had pizza. It was lovely. But before that, I was fasting and I felt really present in the moment, really calm. And it feels really good. I'm finding that I'm being more present while I'm fasted, in a fasted state. Yellow Belly, if you're still there, I don't know. And it's a good feeling. And I just, yeah, more stillness, more calmness, more presence. I've been experiencing more of that recently. And I think I need to do more of that. I need to do more of that. I think that's the way. If you know what I mean. Just that calm, serenity kind of. It's when the thought chatter is turned down. The thought chatter's turned down and you're just still. And you're just in the now. And I'm finding that easier with the fasting. It's just coming naturally to me. I don't know if that happens to you too, Yellow Belly. I don't know if you're still there. Alex saying, I really appreciate this channel and the people in the chat. I 100% go away from a bit of a glow after spending time here. Oh, thanks, Alex. I'm glad. That's what it's meant for. That's what it's meant for. That's what it's meant for. I'm really, thanks for sharing. I appreciate that. That means a lot. Banana water. No. Snow Squirrel, hello. Hi, Snow Squirrel. Welcome back, Snow Squirrel. How are you? Hope you're okay. Fasting is not eating any calories. Black coffee, water, Matty. That's it. That helps me. Oh, that helps me to just, really just help me but be more present in the moment. I'm achieving that right now as well. Being in the moment. Kyra. Hello, Kyra. Welcome back. How are you? Nice to see you on here again. It's raining outside. Sanders loving it. Actually, I agree because it needs to rain. Have you ever tried Black Death? What's Black Death? Kyra. I only know Black Death is the plague. What do you mean by that, Kyra? Hi, Jack. How's it going, mate? Yeah, it's not eating. Really appreciate that. Brad has brought us together as a collective mind. Alex, that's the way. It's a collective consciousness. That is exactly it. That's exactly what this is, collective consciousness. Yeah. Finding meaning in the world. And it can be, and I think it's also a place for myself anyway. It's like, I struggle in the world sometimes. I struggle in the very ego-driven, narrow-minded, competitive world that's out there, where everyone's ego-driven, everyone's like trying to beat each other and win. There's nothing wrong with winning, don't get me wrong, but on winning on the back of other people, ego-driven, narrow-mindedness, being misunderstood, being misinterpreted, being underestimated. I've had those things in my life a lot, and people don't really see me for who I am. And I used to think something was wrong with me for a long, long time. And obviously there is things wrong with me because I'm not perfect. I'm human, of course. But as I've got older, I've realized that it's just because I don't know. And maybe just on a different frequency or probably on a different frequency to a lot of people. Not that I'm better than anyone. And that I'm a very open-minded, deep thinking person, and that will not fit into a lot of ego-driven individuals, if you know what I mean. But here, it tends to attract, or people that are more open-minded generally will be drawn to this type of content that I've created, that we have created, should I say. We, not me, we. That's important. But thank you, Alex. Might say, no, it came up with a different board. I don't know, mate. I'm not the emoji expert. Anyway. 4 times is really good, Brad. Push. I can do more. Yellow Belly, it's addictive as fuck. As you probably know. I could do 5, no problem. I could do longer. It just feels really, you don't do it. You don't fast on a Sunday. I was thinking, I love eating though, Yellow Belly. Don't get me wrong. I fucking love eating. So I'm thinking weekends, I'm just going to eat whatever I want, and then I'm going to go back to the fasting Monday to Friday. The mind is clear because the stomach and the brain have clear connection. Yeah, it's so good. And I know fasting's not for everyone. Again, not everything's for everyone. I understand that. I do the Wim Hof breathing. I do the cold showers. I do the fasting. And a lot of people won't agree with those things, and that's honest to God, that's okay. But it works for me personally. And my mind is so clear, and it feels so good, Yellow Belly. Just love it. Anyway, Jack saying, "How's your day been?" I've had a nice day, mate. I've had a relatively straightforward day. I've had a straightforward day. It's been good, Jack. I work at the hospital. It's been nice, easy peasy, nice and chilled. What brand of bottle of water do you drink? I'm just drinking Brita. I have Brita water. It filters the water a little bit. I have Brita. So what they called the filters. It's got lemon in it, basically. Real lemon in it. Nice to meet you, Gilbert. Welcome into Jack. Yeah, it does. I've known people do it either way. It has the same effect. I used to do it. I will get back to it when I have capacity for it again. Yeah. Yeah. It's different for everyone, that. But yeah, go for it. If it works for you, go for it. Jody, do I have cancer? No, I don't. I know people that have passed away from it, though. Jody, I know quite a few people that passed away from that. And it's really sad. And I think you shouldn't ask people that question. It's very rude. And I hope that you never encounter that in your life, because it's really sad. But you shouldn't ask people that. It's not very nice. Jody, you know what I mean? I never met you. But you need to be better, I think. You need to be better than that. Anyway, I'll move on. The other person saying black coffee and water only, yes, nah. Or just water if you don't like coffee. I'm addicted to the coffee, Yellow Belly, if I'm honest. I'm fucking addicted to coffee big time. I'd struggle to stop that. Snow School saying, doing good, probably switching company soon, very possible, and fixing up new old car, keeping busy. How are you? I'm good. Right, so let me read back. All right, you're going to go to a new company. Snow Squirrel, are you a tree surgeon? Did I remember correctly? Please forgive me if I'm wrong. I'm testing my memory here. You've been keeping busy. Same here, mate. I'm good, thanks. I'm in a good place. I'm in a good place, thank you. I am. And I appreciate that. Thanks. Hit the likes, double tap. Thanks to anyone that's liked and subscribed. Thank you for the support. Vince Valon says, thank you, Brad, for showing up every week like a champ. Thanks, Vince Valon. I try my best. I could take the easy road. The easy road, like tonight's easy road for me. This is easy road. Because all I'm doing is I'm still turning up and speaking, which takes their time and energy and a commitment. But I'm just reading the comments. A lot of the time, the other lives, I put thought into what I'm saying. I plan, I take notes. I get a bullet pointed script, and then I make sure that I can elaborate on each bullet point as best as I can. And when I'm on topic, well, I'm not on topic right now. I could take the easy road, but I don't want to. I want to try to be useful as much as I can. But thank you. Shelley saying hello to Snow Squirrel. Alex is saying, Snow Squirrel, good luck. If it's got tyres, it's trouble, they say. Trolling boys the arse off me, and I will not last more than 10 seconds in chat. No worries. You still need fuel, you do, Smatty. I agree. Ice baths are really good. I've never had an ice bath, but I do have the cold showers. I can imagine. I need to do that. Put the ice in the bath, yes. No chance of starving in the Western world. Mostly not. Yo says hi. Hi to Yo. Yo, that's just weird. Yo, you need to go to another... Yo, you need to go somewhere else for that, man. Honestly. Go somewhere else for that, yo. This isn't the place for you, mate. It isn't. Yes, thanks, Brad. Job interviews are going okay. It will be fine, and you learn a lot from it. Yeah, respect. Good luck on your journey, Dante and Jim. You deserve a good job. You deserve at least a decent job. Something, and with a manager, a boss, or whatever that's actually a decent person. I hope that you find those things. Haven't been here long, but I've got to go. So have a good night live, mate. Thanks, Jack. Thanks for the respect. Nice one, Jack. Jesus Lacuna, put a wig on. I don't want to. I like my bald head. So you have filtered council pop. What's filtered council pop? All right, the water. Yeah, corporation pop, Matty. Corporation pop. Anyway. It's very rude to ask someone if they've got cancer. Yeah, and honest to God, if you get old, well, if you're lucky enough to get old, right, older, there's a very high chance that you'll encounter people that end up with that, and you'll see them go, and it's fucking sad as fuck. So you shouldn't really joke about those things. No, you shouldn't joke about those things. It's not good. Anyway. Loads of spring water up here on the Yorkshire moors. Yeah. Fish Farmer. Hello, Fish Farmer. I can't read the rest of your name. Sorry, Fish Farmer. Hello, nice to meet you. I'm from Indonesia. Nice to meet you, Fish Farmer. My name is Brad. Respect to you. My memory's good. Yeah, you're a tree surgeon. I remembered. Good. I'm glad. Glad, mate. Alex saying hi to Zil. Zil, is it? Okay, Zil. Hi, Zil. Welcome in. Some good stuff, and it's free. But like Brad, I drink a lot of black coffee in a day. Yeah. Kamal, hey, but my name's Brad. Cold shower every morning, yeah. They're similar to cold shower, just more as it's freezing. I was doing it last winter. Just had a container outside and dunked myself. Ooh. I bet it give you a kick, though. Coffee's life, yeah. Oh, let me just stretch a moment. Rupak, my name is Brad, not Jeff. What the fuck is Jeff? Rupak, it's Brad. My name's Brad. Whatever. Spilling water on myself. Not done an ice bath as yet, Alex, but from what I've learned, it's very good for you. Yeah, it's been really good for you. I would do it. I would do it. Definitely would do it. 1000%, man. Rupak, Jeff is gone through the door. Who's Jeff? I don't know who Jeff is. Who is this Jeff? Who knows? Marty saying council pop, which is water, by the way, from the tap. It's disgusting. It always makes me vomit every time. I've had a single drop and it's poisoned. There is, I think there's fluoride in it. It's much better than a lot of things, though, I suppose. You got lied to, Jack. What's happened? Welcome back, anyway. It's a long time ago, Snow Scroll saying. Lloyd de Grief. Hi, Lloyd de Grief. Nice to meet you. Respect to you. How are you? Hello? I might be saying same thing, Snow Squirrel. So, yeah, tomorrow I'm going to go live at 12 p.m. UK time in the afternoon. I'm going to be, what's it called? I'm going to be doing 500 exercises, which will comprise of press-ups, squats, and burpees. I'm going to do a live at 12, and then I'm going to speak to people. That's what I'm going to do. It'll be a random chat like this, but I'll be doing the exercises, of course. And then Sunday, I'm speaking about PTSD. I'm going to speak about PTSD on Sunday at 7 p.m. There's fluoride, chlorine, and more. I know, Matty. There's truth to that. There's truth in that, yes. Yellow Belly's got his monocle out at Rupak. Lloyd de Grief, you sound Dutch, mate. Are you Dutch? Hi to you from Shelley there. I'm doing a challenge, yeah. I'm just going to do a challenge. It's just going to be just using my body, basically. press ups, squats, and burpees. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Yeah. I don't know how well these things are going to do, but it doesn't matter. I think it's good to, it's linked to self-improvement anyway.
Would you like to eat some nectarines?
I'll have a, yeah, please. And Lord Degree says, okay. You're doing okay? All right. There's enough in the chat. Hit the likes. Thank you. Thanks, Shelley. You're amazing. Thanks, everyone else. I appreciate it. Appreciate you all, of course. I've got a story. You ready for a story? Yeah, it's midday. Yeah, Yellow Belly. Yeah, 12 p.m. Yeah, I'm just. Hopefully, I'll be doing. What's it? Is that both for me?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, is it? Yeah. I'll try not to make a mess. Thanks. It's water. Nothing. It's all right. Yeah, it's 12 p.m. Yellow Belly. Sorry, guys. I'm doing the best I can. Brad, you seem to like it. That's great. I'll be there for with my runners. Oh, thanks. Shelley. Yeah, go for it, Shelley. The drink, that's just weird, mate. I'm not reading that. I'm eating a peach, though. Punjab. I've heard of it. I've never been. I know of it, yeah. How is life in Punjab, Jashra? Nice to meet you, by the way. You need the special glasses for looking at that eclipse, right? Ah. Sorry, I missed a comment. Anyone ready for the solar eclipse, 12th of August? Sorry, Matty, I missed it. I didn't even know of it until now. Thanks for telling me, because I didn't know about it. You can look through a green glass bottle. I don't know how that works. Oh, God, sorry. I will get into it. I will. Thanks, Shelley. Who will win in WWE SummerSlam, the undisputed WWE Championship? CM Punk versus the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Who will win? I need an answer, please. Cody Rhodes or CM Punk? Simple. Cody Rhodes. I don't really follow wrestling, mate, if I'm honest. But I'll give you an answer. Alex saying, I got away with it in 1999 with a safety squint, but I would definitely not recommend it to others. 90% eclipse, wow. Hi, Lord Degree. Hello again, mate. How are you? We're saying hello. Did you use Beck's bottles or the green bottles, the beer bottles? Why is it not safe to look with bare eyes at the eclipse? Is it because of the brightness of the sun? I'm assuming the sun rays, maybe. Not that I'm an expert at this. I've never looked at an eclipse. You have your camera and your filter, so you're good. Ah, right. To protect yourself. Adriel, respect to your religion and your beliefs. Thank you for sharing that. This is not a religious channel. I'm not a religious person, but I respect those that believe in it. So there you go. Lord Degree for sending some love and respect. Thanks to anyone that's liked and subscribed, by the way, guys. Thank you so much. Love and respect back to all of you guys as well, of course. You remember Big Daddy and Haystacks, Yellow Billy? Yeah, I remember them. showing up your age and my age there. Yeah. That's like the early 80s and 70s, I'd say. God loves me anywhere. Oh, thank you. Nice. Thank you. Adriel, thank you. There we go. Respect. Personal, honest love and respect back to you as well. In my country, Sandra said, in Croatia, they got free glasses to look into it in 1999. But you get the glasses with newspapers, right? You have to buy the newspaper. Personal honest says, kisses for you, darling. Well, I'll take the love and respect there. The sun burns your cornea, aka your eye. I can believe it. I definitely won't be singing. I can shout. I've got a very loud voice. I can speak well. I can speak well. One of the benefits of doing YouTube is that it's enhanced my speaking abilities. I was already good at it, but I was underused. But yeah. But can I sing? Can I? Fuck. I cannot sing. Rory. Tottenham Hotspur will win the Premier League this year. Oh, Rory, I'd put my house on that, mate. You're definitely going to win. That's a good one. Maybe they will. There's a chance, but I don't know if the chance is very big, mate. I won't be putting any money on it. But who knows? It's a crazy world, man. Lord Degree saying hi. Hi, Lord Degree. How are you? Don't worry. I'm saying hello again. We used to get them with the Beano comics. What the glasses? Chris is saying good day, mate. Bad. Good day, mate. Good day, mate, to you as well. Are you Australian? I'm just guessing. Chris, nice to meet you, man. My name's Brad. I'm English. This is not an Irish accent. Irish accent sounds different to what I sound like right now, guys. It really does. Trust me. It really does. It's the inside back bit of your eye. Correct, Matty. Very well said. Ruby, hello. Are you English? English, Ruby. Nice to meet you, Ruby. Vindaloo. Yeah, T90. Very hot curry. Rory saying it's a fucked up world. Rory, I can't disagree with you, Rory. It is a fucked up world sometimes. It really, really is. It really, 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 really is, mate. I don't know how to make sense of it sometimes. It can feel a bit overwhelming at times as well, how fucked up the world is as well, Rory. It really can. I get it. It's hard. It's fucking hard. You've got to make the best of it, haven't you, Rory, I suppose? Ah, Australia, nice to meet you. Ruby, say him. Sandra's not really into the burnt cornea. No, I wouldn't be into it either. It's a it's a nectarine, mate. Join the nectarine club. Beano is a comic, yes, Sandra. It's like a kid's comic, really. Frederick saying, do you doubt any diagnosis of yours? What do you mean, do I doubt any diagnosis of mine? What do you mean? Frederick, can you elaborate, please? What do you mean by doubting any diagnosis? It's a 90s magazine, might say, yeah. So no one tried grounding. Copper wires wrapped around both big toes and then pushed the wire into the soil. No. I've heard of grounding just like taking your shoes and socks off and feeling the earth under your feet. But I've never heard of copper wire, mate. I've never heard of that, Yellow Belly, until now. Nice to meet you as well, Ruby saying. Respect to you, Ruby. Thanks to anyone that's liked and subscribed. Thank you so much. You laughed 3 minutes ago. Now, yeah, there's a bit of a catch up, Sander. Thank you, Shelley. Chris is saying, you're a Kiwi. No, I'm English. Not a Kiwi. That's New Zealander. No. Dandy. Yeah. Desperate Dan. Yeah. Basically, Matty. Yeah. Good God. You don't want that to happen. Bert Coney is not brutal. Those there look sweet. Yes, Chris. Thanks, mate. There we go. Does not sound fun. Kiwi is a brown flightless bird. Correct, Rory. Hit that like, folks. Thank you to anyone that's liked and subscribed. Thank you, guys. Yes, Matty, they did. Dennis and Menace and etc. One moment. T9 says, don't you think cool pandas are cool as fuck? Yeah, I'd agree. Ruby, thank you for subbing. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that, Ruby. Thank you so much. That's very kind. Thank you. Thanks to anyone else that's liked and subscribed too. Grounding is good, Shelley. Yeah. I can't disagree with that one, Yellow Belly. 1000%. One more. Let me try and eat this next one. T90 says Sander Panda. Sander's heard that one before, definitely. Lord DeGrief, hello again, mate. How's it going? Where are you from, Lord DeGrief? Where are you from, mate? And how are you feeling? Are you okay? I hope you're okay. My name's Brad. I know I probably already told you this, but I'm just saying hello to you. Sending you some respect there, man. Hope you're doing all right. Shelley's laughing at Sander there. That's what Sander's heard loads of times. Yeah, it is. T90, yeah. That boy Clippy. Is ambivert a sexual orientation? No, you daft bugger. Introvert. Extrovert. What's an extrovert? An extrovert is someone who gets a lot of energy from being around people. They like social gatherings, big social gatherings. They like being the center of attention, etc., etc. That's an extrovert. That boy Clippy. An introvert is someone who prefers time alone. Needs time alone to recharge. They prefer smaller groups. They prefer to be. They like being on their own. An ambivert is a mixture between those two, and I believe a lot of people are ambiverts. Ambivert is a less known word in comparison to introvert and extrovert. Ambivert is like I like being around people sometimes, but I also like being on my own. I like to recharge as well. And I went with inspirational ambivert because one, inspirational. I wanted to inspire people. That's my cup there. And I thought ambivert fits my personality well, loosely based. There's much more to me than just being whatever. Ambivert, introvert, whatever. There's much more to people than that, I know. But I thought ambivert's not a very popular name. I thought I wanted to stand out. I wanted my channel name to just be like 2 different words or 3 different words. Because a lot of the time you've got to add a number in or something like that. Anyway, sorry, I'm burping. You tired, Lord DeGrief? Get some sleep, mate. Get yourself some sleep, Lord DeGrief, if you need to sleep. Pandas are cute, sound the same. I've been to London last year. It's a great place if you've got money. I think a lot of places are great if you've got money, Rory. A lot to do in London. A lot to see, a lot to do. Vince Fallon's going ambivert sexual orientation. I just dying. Yeah. God, some people will turn anything into that, won't they, Vince Fallon? They're just going to twist it. Why can't you use sunglasses? I don't know, Matty. To look at the clips. I don't get it. I don't know. Sorry. I don't. Subscribe, like, be respectful. Thank you. I'm going to pin that actually. Thanks, Shelley. People are amazing. I don't like groups. I get a bit burnt out with big groups as well. Sometimes. A bit too much. ChatGPT it. Yeah. Sound the same to Matty. Ambivert, the new one, ain't it? What do you mean the new one, isn't it? That boy Chip Clippy. Bivert? All right. That boy Clippy hates group dynamics. It depends what group you're with. If you're with a good group of people, it's great, but sometimes group dynamics, that boy Clippy can be fucking annoying as fuck, can't they? They really can. Depends on the group dynamics. Turns people into jerkoverts sometimes, mate. So what's the show all about? Today, T90. All I'm doing is asking people how the week's been, how the month's been. I've just been chatting to people, reading comments, mate, which is just a chill. This is my chilled live that I do. I do it on a Friday. My other lives, I talk about narcissism. I talk about I'm talking about PTSD on Sunday. I talk about deeper topics, psychological topics, narcissists, toxic co-workers. I talk about boundaries, talk about wisdom, I talk about confidence, I talk about courage, I talk about basically self-improvement related, psychology related topics a lot of the time, T90. But right now, as we speak, we're just chilling. But my channel and myself are about self-improvement in a nutshell. I speak about spirituality too, and loosely based. I don't like to stick to the same topic all the time because I know I don't want to sound boring. I don't want to sound boring. And maybe I am boring sometimes. Who knows? That's subjective. I understand why I might do sometimes, but I try not to be. I try to create content that is useful and that's relatable to people. I try to fucking make sense and meaning out of things. Not that I have all the answers, T90. I'm not like am I a trained mental health worker? No. Am I a trained psychotherapist? No, I'm not. I'm not any of those things. But I do have some insight. I do have some wisdom. I do have some experiences. I have made mistakes and all that. And I try and make sense of things the best I can. Try and help people the best I can too. T90. Anyway, might say sunglasses dim the light, eclipse glasses block the damage. They're completely different things. Stacking multiple pairs of sunglasses doesn't work either. Still unsafe. I'm not going to look at it, mate. But the eclipse I'm on about. Lord Degree saying hi again. Hi again, Lord Degree. I'll keep saying hello to you anyway, mate. It's all good. Might say it's basically a light that is blocked isn't enough and still burns retina, not cornea. You've got to go, cat dramas. Shit. You've got some cat shit going on, Alex. Cat shit. Cat shit's kicking off. I'm joking. It's been a real pleasure catching you all. Hopefully see you tomorrow. Thank you for having me. You know what, Alex? Thanks for being here. Thanks for coming back. Respect to you. And hope you sort your T90 deep. Okay, I'm subbing. T90, yeah. Deep. Thank you, T90, for subscribing. Thanks to anyone else that subscribed too. Thanks, mate. I appreciate that. Jack saying these kind of streams are always nice to come across every once in a while. Yeah, it depends on what mood you're in, of course. I get it, Jack. I've said this loads of times, but there's a lot of nonsense out there. I've got some idiots outside. But it's sometimes good to what's I going to say then? Sometimes it's okay to talk nonsense and be silly, but I've got idiots outside. Oh, Shelley, I'm going to take your advice. Close the window. Oh, I've done what you've said, Shelley. See you later, Alex. Got to say goodbye, Alex. God bless you. Just someone to talk to though about it. I like it, bro. Yeah. Problem shares problem now sometimes, T90. Alex, good night to you. Thank you for being here, man. I've caught up with the chat. I'm eating this peach really slowly. What about aliens? Are they real? Good question. I believe they could be real. I believe that there's a lot of things that we don't understand. I believe there's a lot of frequencies that we can't. Frequencies meaning things that we can hear, see, and sense that we just don't. We're not attuned to. And I believe there's another side, T90, and I believe there's entities and other things that we just do not comprehend with our little human minds. And aliens could be linked to that, or whatever you want to call them, entities. I believe there's another side. I really, 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 really do. I've experienced too much to not believe that. I've never seen aliens myself personally, but I do believe it could be very, very probable. And there's more stars than there is grains of sand. So there's more stars than there is grains of sand, which is crazy. So there has to be something out there somewhere. Do I understand it all? Do I fuck? But I'm open-minded enough to know that there's something. I believe it, yeah. I wouldn't be like shocked if you said there is some, if you know what I mean. I wouldn't be like, oh my God, how's that happened? I wouldn't be that. It'd be shocking, but I wouldn't be shocked, if you know what I mean. I think there's a lot we don't understand. And there's so much we don't understand. It's mad that we're even here. It's mad that we even exist. It's mad that we've even got a conscious. It's fucking mad if you think about it, like even that alone. Matt is saying definitely. Probability alone says there is. Yeah. The probability alone would confirm that. Matty, I would say too. So I say, Brad, what's the challenge? Yeah, the challenge for tomorrow is I'm going to be doing 500 exercises, which will comprise of these three things: squats, press-ups, and burpees. So it'll be 500 divided by 3, because obviously the squats, the burpees, and press-ups. So I'll be doing 60 exercises each round, basically. I'll be doing about 8 rounds, I think. 8 rounds, maybe a little bit more than 8 rounds. 8 lots of 60, basically. That's my challenge for tomorrow. There's people that do exercise lives and they're so much fitter and stronger than I am. I'm just doing my best with it anyway. Barely showing these aliens are definitely real. Now, if they have been to us, is a totally another question. Yeah. Aliens have to be real. It makes no sense if we're the only ones who exist. I'd agree. T90, yeah. There's another world. There's so much we don't understand. I really do. I think there's a lot that we can't see. There's a lot we can't see or sense properly that's going on around us all the time. That sounds crazy too. Anyway, they aren't residents here. Very doubtful they ever existed, but they do likely exist. Yeah. Or are we the only? Are we one of the early ones in the universe? Who knows? Snow Squirrel. It could be. Chad saying, I've got blue eyes. Brutal. You have so much potential, man. Thanks, Chad. Nice one, mate. What do you mean by I've got so much potential? What do you mean by that? Nice to meet you, by the way, Chad. My name is Brad. Which dimensions are they in? Who knows? Who knows? Some say mankind comes from Mars. Maybe, I don't know. No, it's mad. That will be tough. You'll do it. Yeah, the physical, the exercise challenge, yeah, it will be tough. It will be tough, but I'll be able to do it. I think I can do it anyway. We'll find out. How do we explain pyramids? They've been here. Yeah, they've been here. There's a lot of evidence to suggest that too. Pyramids were not built by humans. And Yellow Belly. I'm not an expert on fucking pyramids, but I do know there's pyramids all over the world, completely, like, really far apart. Different countries, different continents, and there's pyramids, and they're all pointing in the same. So, is it pointing to the North Star or whatever it is they're pointing to? They were made perfectly. Anyway, those that built the pyramids were not more advanced than today's humans. Yes, there's a lot of evidence to suggest that, Yellow Belly. Crito saying, could you do a shout out? No, I'm not giving a shout out to that person, Crito. Nice fucking try though, lad. I'm not shouting out to that guy. No way. I'm not shouting out to that guy. It's not nice. You don't want to have friends like that, do you, really, Crito? Anyway. Yellow Belly, oh, that's unreal. So, yeah, on that case, I believe it's just people underestimating ancient humans building knowledge. Maybe, Snow Squirrel, maybe it is. Maybe there's a lost technologies that humans from the past had. Maybe. UKG, thank you so much, UKG. I've not seen you for ages, and you've just given me. Oh, that's really kind, man. Thanks, mate. That's amazing. Didn't expect that at all. And just say thank you so much. Oi, what's popping? Just popped in for a bit. I've been dodging the gym for a long while. LOL. Bread is my kryptonite. Carbs, mate. Yeah. Hope all is well. Remember, folks, we are all one. We are all connected. Oh, UKG, I've not seen you for a while. Thank you, man. Oh, that's really kind, mate. Thanks so much. Thank you so much, UKG. Thank you so much. When are you going to get back to the training, mate? When are you going to get back to the training? Are you signed up to a gym? Are you going to do it from home? Carbs can be a motherfucker, UKG. I'm addicted to the carbs, if I'm honest. Certified Baron, I'm not giving a shout out to that person either. And Bronson, no, lad. No, lad. Let's chill. Thank you, UKG, as well. Thank you so much. It's really kind of you, mate. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. 100% there's lost technology. Yeah, UKG. I think there's the lost technology. Who knows? There's so much. The history books as well. It's mind-blowing. It's interesting, but mind-blowing. Most of the pyramids on the latitude of 0 degrees along the equator, Yellow Belly said it much better than I did. I know there was a degree element to them, how they were pointed. T90 says comes in with swinging. Yeah. Yellow, did you read about it? No, I built them, Shelley. Yellow Belly built the pyramids. How are you, UKG? How's your brother? Hope your brother's okay. Hope he's doing a little bit better. Just gonna have a little sip of water again. Get back on the gym, UKG, if you can. I've started doing workouts from home, UKG. I'm doing one tomorrow, doing like a 500 exercise challenge I'm going to be doing. And this is comprised of the 3 things. It's 500, it's going to be squats, burpees, and press-ups. Squats, burpees, and press-ups. that's going to equal the 500. I'm going to do them tomorrow at 12 p.m. So if you want to, if you've got some space, put the live on and see how many squats you can do and burpees and press ups. I don't know if you want to do that, but there you go. Chad saying hi. Sander, thank you so much. Oh, thank you for everything you do for me, Brad. Oh, thank you too, Sander. Thank you so much. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. Timmy says thank you too to UKG and to Sander. Thank you so much. Very kind. UKG says I've still been paying with... Excuse me. Sorry. UKG says, saying, I've still been paying for gym as a punishment for not going. Mate, I'm convinced we're not a higher civilization when compared to older civilizations. They were more spiritually advanced. I can see where you're coming from. Get to the gym, UKG. You do. What was I going to say then? Only if you want to, of course. You think they were more spiritually advanced? There's Atlantis as well, isn't there? We're going down a bloody minefield here. The Atlantis, wasn't there? Losses of civilization too. They could very well have been. They could very well have been the end, the start and death of civilizations. How long will this one keep going for? Who knows? Not Matty's saying that just means we got done, not because of worldly buildings. It has been proven that the roller ABD shipping up the tile or the way it was done. I don't know, mate. Love the accent, Chad. Thanks, mate. It's East Lancs, mate. I live in Lancashire, which is 30 miles away from Manchester. I'll take that. I'll take it, Chad. A lot of people don't agree though, but I'll take it. Thanks, mate. Welcome in, Chad. 30 saying love the accent too. Thank you. Thanks, guys. I'll take that. Good evening, Paula. Hi, Paula. Welcome back. How are you? Hope you're okay. Hope you're doing all right. Shelley saying, Sander, you're a lovely, well-rounded girl. Be very proud of yourself. Yeah, you should be. She's done so well, Shelley. She's done so well. She really, really, really has. She's moved mountains. She's done amazingly well. UKG saying, guy in Maxwell was searching for Atlantis. Wow. Wow. I don't know much about it. I've just heard about it. What's your favourite Minions movie? Calcium. I don't know, mate. I'm not a massive fan of it, if I'm honest. I think it's average at best. If you like it, you like it, mate. But I'm not a massive fan of it. Paula, good evening to yourself. Shelley saying. Shelley saying, thanks, Shelley. That means a lot. You have actually done really well. You really, really have. You really, really have. Vince Valen said, English names of places are so hard. Yeah, they are. Some weird names as well. I don't know how to pronounce Leicester. Lest. Can you say Lest? And then Leicester. 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 That's how you say Leicester. But I remember it's just hopeless. Maybe your accent as well, Vince Valen. I'd struggle though, Vince Valen, if you said pronounce these Swedish towns. I would struggle. I would really struggle, Vince Valen. I really would. Tina, you're from Leicester. Coincidental there, mate. A town called Shepstead. I never heard of Shepstead. You say Leicester. Leicester. Is that how you say it, Vince Valen? Vince Valen. Sanders laughing at Vince Valen. I'm with you. I still don't know how to say things here in England. Yeah, and Sanders English is really, really, really good. Might saying Skella. Bloody hell, mate. Skelaftio. Can't even say that, Matty. Sanders telling Vince Valen that she's cute. I forgot the accent. It's not easy. UKG, thank you for the coin. Oh, thanks, mate. Thank you so much. Hit the likes, people. Thank you. And if you subscribe, thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks, Sander, too. Thank you. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. You can apparently, yeah, UKG, it's a new thing on there, I think, the gift thing. Yeah, yeah, it's a new, something new, basically. Thanks, man. Thank you, guys. It is new, yes. T90, yeah. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks, man. That's amazing. Oh, thank you. Thanks, guys. Hermardu, how are you? That's the majority of my Swedish. I remember. Matty, you know more than I do, mate, because I don't know anything. I don't know any Swedish words at all, mate. I completely don't know any. Everyone's so nice and calm. Yes, thank you. Yeah. We're chilling now. It's good. I was being quiet for a moment and calmer, actually, myself. You miss Sweden. Have you been to Sweden, Matty? Do you know what? I've never been. Would I go? Yeah. Calm is good. Fucking right it is, UKG. We need more of that. UKG, yeah. 1000%. 1000%. I'm not seeing Yorick this time round, Sander. Yeah, when I was 21, where did you go, Matty? In Sweden. Calm's good, yeah. I've really been finding that with the fasting I've been doing. I've been fasting and I'm just like naturally a lot calmer, a lot more still, a lot more present. I've been like calm as fuck when I've been fasting. It's addictive, but in a really good way. Calm is, do you know what calm is? Calm's a fucking superpower, mate. It's underestimated. Calm is strength, mate. Being calm, especially when there's a storm coming, especially when the shit hits the fan and everyone's flapping around and you're calm as fuck. That's that strength. I've got a story. Fuck me, I've got a story. Fucking got a story. Anyway, basically, I work in the hospital, should I say. I'm a scrub nurse. I'm sorry if you've already heard that. I said it every fucking live, don't I? Anyway, I was working in orthopedic spines and they were doing a spinal decompression. Basically, the discs that are in your back, sometimes the spine or the bones grow a certain way, or the disc collapses a little bit, and then there's an impingement on the nerve in the spine, causing back pain. So they do a discectomy or whatever. So they take away the disc, or they take away some tissue, or whatever they do to stop the pain from occurring, to relieve the pain. Anyway, we got we got like a medical student, and she was young. She must have been about 20 years old. She'd never been in a theatre before. She was the first time ever at the table. So I taught her how to wash her hands, taught her how to put on, to don, to basically to put the gown on. You've got to put a gown on. You've got to wash your hands properly, effectively. And basically, I got her to the table. I taught her how to do that. Then I got her to the table, and then she was with the surgeons because she's a medical student. And then she was there for a while, and there were no problems. And then I saw her; she was fucking fainting, mate. She fainted, and luckily, I saw her going. She was going. She was going to go. She was going to go, just holding on, because the patient's led prone position on the front. The back is facing up towards the face is down. prone position, and she was stood at the table and she went backwards. And luckily, I seen her going, so I just had to grab it. She was that way, I was that way, and she started to fall, and I just slid in, grabbed her, and then I had to fall down with her because you're not meant to hold them up because you can end up doing my backing. So I just fell down with her, and I ended up on the floor, and it stopped her from banging her head on the floor. She fainted. Yeah. Anyway, that's my story. But luckily, I was in the right place at the right time. Yeah. And on that note, and when that happened, you've got to stay calm and focused. So this, you've still got the patient at the table. You have to have situational awareness. So you've got to go, right, we're going to tend to this person who's on the floor, but you've got to remind people, keep focused on the patient because that's what we're here for. Anyway, that's my little story. Timmy looks like he's going to keel over, right? Timmy, stand up, sit up, lad. Let's get this sorted. He's like, yeah, he's sitting to attention. It's Brad's placement. Don't blame me. It is my fault. Of course, it's my fault. Fix him before he falls. Timmy's like, yes, Shelley stopped me from falling. On that note, I stopped someone from fucking smashing their head. That person could have smashed their head. I'm telling you now. That person could have smashed their head. I caught him. Honestly, I did. Greetings from New Zealand. Philip. Hi, Philip. Nice to meet you. Good night, peeps. United we stand, divided we fall. Don't let the bastards ground you down. See you tomorrow in the workout live, Brad. Good night to everybody. Stay safe, stay free, stay free. 1000%. Thank you, Yellow Belly. Amazing. Thank you so much. Good night to Yellow Belly. Justice for Timmy. Peace out, Yellow. Thanks, man. Thanks. Have a good one, Yellow. Jack's saying. Brad, she's not used to crazy views in theatres. No. And I tell you now, blood and guts. Sometimes you work in a theatre, you think it's interesting. You're dealing with blood. You're dealing with fucking flesh. You're dealing with bone sometimes. Hip replacement, knee replacement. When they do a hip replacement, they're taking out the old hip. So you end up with a big fucking hip bump on the table. There's blood sometimes everywhere. And it's not for everybody. I remember when I first started, I was a student. And I first got one of the first times I ever went to the table, and it was a foot, and they were brutal, really. They were sewing. They were sewing the one of the toes. Do you know, like, because it was mouth. They were trying to like fuse it back together, but they needed to sew it first. And I started getting dizzy, and they went, "Brad, are you okay? Brad, are you okay?" I'm like, I lied. I went, "Yeah, I'm good." I was sweating like fuck. I started feeling a bit sick. I felt like I was going to faint. And then I said to myself, Brad, don't be a bitch. Brad, don't be a bitch. Keep staring at it. Keep staring at it. And I kept staring at the fucking toe that was being sawn off. Not sawn off, sawn through. And I was feeling sweaty. I thought I was going to go. And they asked me loads of times, are you all right? And I kept staring at it. And it just went away. And ever since that day, I was okay. But I completely get why theatre ain't for everyone. Is it fuck for everyone? Anyway, that's the last thing you need in theatre. Yeah, people drop in. Happens though. Happens, UKG. It does. People drop. Brad, they were lucky I was there. Yeah, they were lucky. I just saw it. I saw it happening in real time. I just dived in. You don't think. You just do it. You just do it. No, you don't panic. You stay calm. You stay calm. You stay focused. I've got funny guy. Can I get any life advice? I'm just stressed up. Funny guy, my name's Brad. Sorry to hear that you're stressed up. Why are you stressed? Give me some more information. What are you stressed about? What's pissing you off? What's stressing you out? Share that if you can, if you wish. What we're talking about tonight, Clear Vision. It's been a chilled one, mate. It's Friday, end of the work week. I'm just reading the comments. We're going with the flow. The topics are changing. That's it, mate. Nice to see you back here again. Not all heroes wear capes and wear scrubs. Oh, thanks, mate. I don't see myself that way, but thanks. Anyway, can I ask you something, please? Of course you can. Clear Vision. It's not for the faint of heart, though. No, you couldn't do it. UKG. A lot of people, not a lot of people. I suppose if you put your mind to it, you could, but a lot of people just don't, which I get. And I've got used to it now. I've got fucking used to it. I've become desensitized to fuck. Really desensitized. Matt's saying, I've had many surgeons tell me I should have gone to medical school. Yeah, go for it. It's a long journey, though, isn't it? A long journey. Clear Vision said, I'm very active, and now suddenly I've become grounded because I can't work so much, and I'm finding it very hard to get my head around. Do you have any suggestions? Right, I'll try. You're a very active person, and now suddenly I've become grounded. What do you mean you become grounded? Is it because you've not been well, Clear Vision? Because I can't work so much. And do you know what? Clear Vision, I probably struggle with that too. Any suggestions? Find a hobby that doesn't require something. Get into something. It could be painting, it could be drawing, it could be journaling, it could be reading, it could be find something that you're going to turn up for. If you're used to being busy, used to having structure, used to going to work, wake up at a certain time every day. I'm going to wake up at 8 o'clock. I know I'm not going to work, but I'm waking up at 8 o'clock and I'm going to have a little project. So it doesn't have to be anything special. What's your project? I'm going to do a bit of writing. I'm going to write some ideas down, or I'm going to research something. I'm going to read about something that you're interested in, but treat your day like a work day, even though you're not working. I would say that might give you something. Find something that you're interested in. Doesn't matter what it is. Anything. Could be drawing. It could be, I don't know, drawing, chess, reading, topics, and just write about them. Talk, learn about them. Watch videos. Watch stuff on that are educational, and do that. Find something, or a free course online, but treat your day like a work day. That's my suggestion. If you're used to working all the time, keep that work ethic, but within your capabilities at the moment if you're not able to work. I don't know if that's the best suggestion, but it's just one. UKG, Santa's saying UKG, I'm immune to it now. Yeah. I could have banged my head. No, I did a forward lunge, caught the person, put my hands underneath her arms. She then fell back. So I went down with her. So I went down on one knee and then I went down and she ended up with her head on my stomach, if you know what I mean. And then my colleagues helped me. I stopped her banging her head on the floor, basically. And then we got a cushion for her. And then I moved out the way. And then we let her just start breathing. She woke up and then we got her out of there. But yeah. If you want to work in operating theatres in a highly pressured environment, equip yourself with titanium shield. Yeah. I work well under pressure. I don't know. It gives me a kick. It gives me I don't know why. It just makes me go up a level, but it can be tiring. Anyway. Santa said, Shelley, it's crazy. Once we had a guy who used to work in the building sites and he hurt his shoulder. So he came to work in theatres, LOL. He fainted on the first day and he never showed up again. It's not for everyone. It is mad, yeah. Been about anaesthetic nurse, yes. Tried all this and it don't work. And I wake up at 6:30. We tried all that. Has anyone got any advice for Clear Vision? He's used to working all the time. He's not able to work at the moment. What else could help him? What else could help him? I'm trying to think, mate. Where's my spaceship? Black. You're back again, lad. Matt is saying, 40 September, so it's too late now just because of my curiosity and asking questions. I'm totally unbothered, detached from blood and gore. A big, massive positive with having borderline personality disorder. Vince Van saying, Sandra, that's cool. Going back to Clear Vision 2005. Or could you do something physical, Clear Vision? Can you do anything physical? Can you do yoga? Can you do stretching? Can you, I don't know. I'd just be finding something. trying to find something. And it might not replace the work that you do, but try to find something and put some energy into it, something that's going to benefit you mentally, or educating yourself. And just keep doing that. And if it doesn't give you what you need, try something else. Keep trying different things. Clear vision. I know that's not all the answers. You've got the answers inside. The answers are in you. They're in you somewhere. Great advice, shall I say? That's just my perspective. Bro, do you support genocide? Oh, I'm not reading that. Not reading that. And you're going to... I nearly said it all, but I didn't. That's awful. No, I wasn't hurt. Just chilling with doctors and nurses. Subscribe, hit the likes. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Thanks for the support as well. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Go quiet for a moment. What was I going to say? I'll speak out loud. Speak out loud. Speak honestly. Vision work on the relationship with self. Matt is saying, yeah. Working on yourself, vision with self, yes. Meditating can help. Meditating, big time. Breathing, breath work. And also, imagine you do a bit of meditation and going, do you know what? Giving yourself a pat on the back, going, do you know what? I've done a bit of meditating. I've done a bit of reading. I've done a bit of this. I've done a bit of that. And being proud of yourself for doing it, even if it's not a big thing that you've done. And just keep doing those types of things. Meditation can help as well. It's not the answer to everything related to working on yourself. Matty, thanks for sharing, by the way. If you go to anywhere in the country, no expenses, where would you go? Edinburgh, Bill. Hi, Bill. My name's Brad. I go to Edinburgh. It's lovely. And there's lots of other places too. And maybe focus on finding purpose in other ways. Yes. Volunteering, learning a new skill, creating something, mentoring others, joining the community, or taking up meaningful hobby can all provide structure. It's all about that finding structure linked to your interests or your passions would help, Sandra. Yes. Doesn't always just come straight away from a paid job. Nope. We're going to watch anything on telly after live, Shelley's saying. Probably not. I don't really watch telly, if I'm honest. 1 minute. I'm just trying to put that on. Might say proper meditation, not NHS mindfulness. It's all about, it's all going back to, it's what you put in, man. It's what you put in. So what you put in. It's what you put in. Finding structure, keeping busy. Yeah. I spent 3 months at home, Sandra saying, on sick leave, and just meditated, coloured, and went for walks and read books. Best and most fulfilled, happiest 3 months of my life. I just wanted to do that for the rest of my life. It was fulfilling. Yeah. You used your time well then, Sandra. You really did. Yeah. Yeah. You were going through a bit of a tough time and you worked, you got through it. You got through it. So this is my hope for my channel, and I know I'm not perfect. I'm aware of that. I really want to I don't know. I want to make something that I want to continue to get better and hone my skills when I'm doing clear topics. And I want to make sure that, I don't know, I want to add quality and depth. I want to make sure what I'm saying and what I'm creating is to the best of my ability, and for that to improve. I don't want to just be a channel that's, I don't know. I don't want to be full of nonsense. I really, really, really don't. It's important for me, to me, that personally. And that's what I'm going to be working on going forwards. Creating something that has quality, let's say. Anyway, you prayed a lot and had spiritual awakening. Yeah, I remember, Sandra. I remember. I genuinely want to become a monk after experience. I did not want this generic life and more of these ordinary experiences. Hopefully, Sander, with the fact that you're doing a bit less, you're doing 37 and a half hours. Now you're doing 32 hours. Therefore, you'll be doing 3 days. 2 half-7s, 2 8 till half-7s, and 1 8 till 5. You'll have an extra day off per week, basically. I think that'll help you find more. It'll help you get closer to that. Brad, did you ever consider becoming a psychotherapist? I heard nurses can do that. I don't know why why Vince Valent's comment's been hidden. Vince Valent, your comment's been hidden. I want to show that because I don't know why Vince Valent is I don't know. Vince Valent, you've not written anything wrong. It might have been done by mistake, by the way. Can I? I'll put your comment as a pinned comment. So, Brad, did you ever consider becoming a psychotherapist? And I heard nurses can do that. I've never thought about it, no. Could I do it? If I put mind to it, yeah, I could do it. Maybe. I'll think about it, Vince Valent, but thanks for mentioning. You can see it, Matty. All right, nice one. I just want to be closer to high vibrational, basically, Sander. Yep. Sander, you still might saying I still see it. That's fine. Vince Valent's comment, should I say? Matty boy, sorry guys. Sander, that still do you, the world of good. You have so much love in your heart and very kind. Yes. Shelley, so do you. You're a beautiful soul and human. Yes. Been a long time since I've been a boy T90. Oh, 1 minute. Very kind of you to say that, guys, to each other. Sander and Shelley, I'm talking about there. Vince Valent, thanks for the suggestion, by the way. It's food for thought. It's food for thought. Sandy's still doing scratch cards. You can't see his face. There we go. His face is back in. Spain got invaded, Frankie lad. Sure fucking did, mate. Is that all that's all by design, Frankie. That's all by design, I believe. Not that I'm the expert here on these things, but I think it's by design. It's all on the news. What do they want to do? What's their end game? The powers that be, the deciders of the world. We're not the deciders. The powers that be are the deciders. The ones behind the Iron Curtain, the ones behind the screen. They create what happens on the news. They create these scenarios because they have an agenda in place, I believe. So that's that whole Spain being invaded thing, amongst other things. What's the real reason that has occurred? Because that has been created. That's been created, in my opinion. He's staring at the stars. Yeah, he's trying to find that eclipse, Matty. Timmy says, fuck my cornea. He said it'd be worth a few seconds of paradise when he looks at the eclipse. People are the decision makers, but too many being pulled by the strings. Well, yeah, people are the decision makers if they all join together and combined or whatever. But I don't know how that will happen. Don't know, mate. I don't know. I'm not buying scratch cards. There's only one winner, and the winner is the National Lottery. Well done. Double 2222. Thank you, 2222. I'll take that. Angel number. I'll take it. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, Sander, for the star. I'm in England, mate. Yeah, I'm from Lancashire, mate. Yes, Matty, we elect what's the choices though, Matty? It's the illusion of choice. Do you want red or blue? Oh, go with red. Red looks good this year. Them Blues have done a bad job. Them Conservatives have done a bad job. Labour will sort it this year. Keir Starmer will sort it for you, mate. Don't you worry. Oh, he's gone now. Who's the new guy? Andy Burnham, whatever. It's an illusion of fucking choice. What if you're elected? It's an illusion of choice. It's not much fucking choice. Anyway, that's my thoughts. We have an illusion of choice, Matty. There's not a choice. It's the same. That's my opinion anyway. Politics, I suppose. I don't want to go too far into politics, but I don't think we've got much of a choice. Nope. Anyway. Yeah. Don't vote. If you don't vote, that's a vote, isn't it? There's an illusion of choice with government. There's an illusion of choice with regards to political parties. There is no choice. You think you have, but you don't. What are you choosing? What's out there? What's going to sort it? What's going to do? What we're going to do? I don't know. I wish I knew. There's an answer out there. Maybe there is. Non-compliance, maybe. Anyway, I'm going to call it a day, guys. I don't want to go into politics because I don't know the answers. I can talk about it till the cows come home and go around in circles and get nowhere. And I'm just going to focus on myself. Anyway, going to bring dogs out. God bless everyone's kindness. Be safe. Be kind to yourselves. And Brad, Sander, a million thank you again. Very much appreciate you. Appreciate you too, Shelley. Thank you so much. You're amazing. Thank you so much. Non-compliance may be the way, mate. I get it, the pricks. I understand. I get it. I get it. No, maybe non-compliance. I wish I had the answers, but I don't. If you do think you have a choice and you're, yeah, anyway. Vince Farr said, I think you could do a lot of good as a physiotherapist because your personality, especially since men usually easily relate to men and usually men, psychotherapists, you mean, not physiotherapists, especially since men usually easy to relate to men and usually men working with therapy are few. Thanks, Vince Ballon. Probably will be good at it. Psychotherapist, yeah. Probably would be good at it, but put my mind to it. I don't know what the journey is to achieve that, though. Thank you, Vince Ballon. T90 top man. Thanks, T90. Have a lovely night, Shelley. Thanks for everything, always. Cookies is sniffing fucking bicycle seats. Cookies, lad. That's not good, mate. That's some mucky stuff there, like Cookies. I've got 4 eyebrows. I've got 2. Cookie's just too busy sniffing on local bike seat. Over there, I don't know. Good night, Vince Valent. I'm going to call it day 2, guys. I think I've done long enough. So tomorrow, 12 p.m. UK time, 12 noon in the afternoon, I'm going to be doing exercising. I'm going to be doing 500 exercises. Comprised of squats, burpees, and press-ups. A bit of a challenge, really. It's not easy. I'll be doing it in sections, not all in one go. I'm doing that at 12 p.m. and on 12 in the afternoon, of course. And then on Sunday, I'm going to be live at 7 p.m. UK time. I'm going to be talking about PTSD, understanding PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. Thank you, Matty. Much love to you, Chat and Timmy. Thank you, Matty. Thank you, T90. Thank you, Shelley. Thank you, Sander. Thank you, Vince Valon, of course. Sorry, guys. Thank you to Yellow Belly. UKG, thank you so much. Thank you, Clear Vision. Sorry if I've forgotten anyone's name. Thank you, Jack, as well. Sorry, Jack. Thank you so much, guys. Look after yourselves. Have a good night's sleep. Keep being kind. Just be the best version of yourself. Keep growing. Keep learning. Don't take any shit. You know the drill. But cool, still be good. Anyway, hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. But if not, have a great weekend. Thank you for your time. Good night. And God bless.